Good everybody and welcome back to Final Fantasy Brave Exvius. Manny Way here. Let's get right to everything. So first of all, I just want to explain a little bit about this thing that came out. 2,000 lappies for this stuff. 20 Calamity Gems, 10 Calamity Right, Blooms, Prismatic Horns, Divine, and 60 Metal Gigantors. Is it worth getting? In my opinion, yes and no. Yes, because of the metal Gigantors. I mean, technically, you need those for any unit, really, if you want to make your unit strong. These stuff, though, I mean, it's easy to get now with the events, but also with these, I say, yeah, go ahead and do it. I would do it because of the fact that it's all this stuff you get, and I think you need this stuff too. I mean, it's a Dark Fina pack, so I'm pretty sure you need this stuff for Dark Fina. Don't remember Dark Fina that well, but yeah. If you want to go for it, I say go for it. If you don't want to go for it, then just leave it. Forget about it. Let's go move on. So, of course, you already heard the news. We're supposed to get an update this Thursday, and then we're supposed to get Guild Snappers, which nobody cares. Academia. Academia is basically an event for the Mog King. And yes, you need to get Phantomas. You get a couple Phantomas for free, up to 800. No, 1,000? Yeah, 1,000. So 1,000 Phantomas with a rare summoning ticket on the side and 500 lappies. So when you do all that, you get free shit. You get these items, cut cards, insult to injury, and twin spell. Very, very good stuff. But you need those for the Type-0 units that we're supposed to get. I'll show you those in a minute. Survival Edge, attack plus 32 and 10% HP. Not bad, but attack really, really, really low. If you're a new player, perfect items to get. You're not a new player, veterans, I mean, it's an item to have. Put on whatever unit you want. I mean, the 10% HP is cool, but I don't think we needed that much. We got better weapons. And the Rune Trigger, which gives you 52 attack and 15% MP. Great item as well, kind of. Little low on attack, but it's a gun too, so not a lot of units have... You really need... there's not a lot of units out there that need a gun. But, okay. Then we got Unusual Artifact. Now, this one, this item, attack and defense plus 15 and 5% HP. Good. And you always can use an artifact anytime you want. I mean, an artifact's an artifact. You put it on anything. So, I guess, useful. Not really strong, but better than nothing, I guess. Because, you want to really put rings up. I mean, I have some units that have just the rings. That gives you plus 2 defense. So, this one's really, really much better to have than those rings. But, all in all, I mean, if you want to use it, I say use it. If you don't want to use it, then don't. Besides that, though, oh yeah, there's also one more other thing. There's definitely a big boss fight we're supposed to fight, which is the double E-corn. And this one's just basically like a monster with the horns and shit. It kind of looks like Behemoth, but basically, long story short, is this really worth fighting? Yeah, you get 3,000 Phantomas. And besides the fact, too, it's on Pro and Elite. So, long story short, is this worth it? Yes. But you can't escape and smoke bomb it away. But, if you do that, for sure, you won't be able to get the Phantomas. Phantomas will be just regular. So, please, guys, try your very best to beat this guy. Shouldn't be too hard as long as you have somebody that breaks. Like, full break or... using Elsa, using her main thing to lower defense and spirit, and or Delita attacking the defense and lowering it down. You can definitely beat this guy. Other than that, though, that's basically it. And of course, there's these units too. We're going to talk about each one. Ace gives you the most. It gives you 100% bonus for the Phantomas. Then there's 7, which gives you 75. And these two, Jack and Trey, gives you 50. So, pretty good all in all. But let's talk about those units really quick, and then we'll go on. So basically, this is going to be a very long one, especially some of those units that are pretty craziness. I'll show you what's up in a bit. And I'm going to tell you, are they worth summoning, or are they worth just leaving it there and not doing anything with it? So yeah, let's go on. So here's Trey. Trey, 3 to 5 star. Trey, not that bad. I mean, basically the learned abilities he has is aim. Okay, one enemy. Burst shot, here's what it does. Critical chance by 100%. So that's good to one enemy though. Attack plus 10%. Okay. Freezing rain, it has a 30% a chance to stop for 3 turns to an enemy. Pretty good. Concentrate negates 1 attack taken for 3 turns and increase attack by 40% for 3 turns to caster. Okay. Then we got the 5 star, which does multi-burst. Multi-burst does physical damage with critical 100%. Cool to all enemies. Alright. Then we got Burst Delta, which does 1.3 damage with HP drain 10% to all enemies. Cool. Barrage, of course, everybody knows Barrage. If you don't, it's right here. 4 physical damage to enemies. Random. Very random. And Dynamite Arrow, which does physical damage with times 3 with delay of 1 turn to all allies. All enemies, sorry. There you go. That's basically it. Not bad. Magic he learns is just Libra. That's it. Libra. And then his Limit Burst, fire physical damage to and ignore defense 25% to all enemies. So yeah. And then of course when it's maxed out 3.45, 2.5 for the lowered one. What you need is all this stuff. Usually you get this stuff from the event, the dailies and other things like that. All in all, this one not too bad, but not so great. It's kind of like a whatever unit. Of course, it's a 3 to 5 star. You might need this, you might not. I say all in all, if you want to get him, go ahead and get him. He's pretty good, but not the best. This one's actually a little better. So we're going to go on to the next one. That's Jack. Jack is actually pretty good. Jack, my friends, it's a samurai. So basically he has Eye Strike, which gives you instant KO by 30% to all enemies. Cool. That's actually pretty cool. If the enemies could get killed pretty easily, well, there you go. If not, then, that's how it goes. Then we got the counter physical attack by 30%. So attack, counter, stuff like that. Then when he gets to 4 star, he gets Blade Blitz, which is physical damage to all enemies. Plus 10% HP, 20% attack. Lightning Flash, which is just like a barrage, does 4 physical damage to random enemies. That's pretty cool. I like that. Then you got the Katana Master. Now, Katana Master increases the attack by 20% when equipped to a katana. Pretty good. Raises up attack. You definitely need that. And then it does cheer. This unit does cheer. Let me say it again. This unit, 5 star, does cheer, which increases the attack and defense by 40% for 3 turns to all allies. Perfect thing to have. Very cool. And then we got Piercing Gleam, which does physical damage and decreases defense by 40% for 3 turns to 1 enemy. All in all, I like this unit. This unit is not bad at all. I definitely would summon for him. And basically his Limit Burst, we'll go to the last one. It does physical damage 2.5 when HP sacrificed by 20%. So 20% of your HP is going to be gone, but does a good amount of damage. Same thing with when it's maxed out, but it does 3.45 damage. All in all, pretty good unit. Not the best unit, but good enough. I gotta say, cheer, perfect. I love my units with cheer. So we'll see how it goes. If you summon him, he's not bad. Definitely can use him, especially for people that don't have cheer. There you go. There's a unit that has it. Now we go on to 7. 7 is maybe one of the main units you maybe want. I would want her because she's pretty good. Is she really the best? Well, we'll see right now. Yakabe basically boosts elemental resistance by 10%. Drain Lash gives you physical damage of 0.8, but drains 30% of HP. Attack 10%. Osmo Lash does the same thing for 0.3 damage, and then drains MP by 30%. I'm about to say increase for some reason. And it does. She also gets 20% defense, 10% spirit, and then she has focus. magic and spirit by 40% for 3 turns to all allies. So if you have Jack and then 7 together, boom, you already got your increase in attack and defense and magic and spirit. So yeah, perfect things. HP plus 20%, has triple slip, and triple slip is basically going to be on all the main 6-star units. Every unit that can go to 6-star will have triple slip. It basically just negates 3 damage attacks for 2 turns. So not bad. 30% magic. Divine strike or diving strike gives you physical damage 2.3, then decreases spirit by 40% for 3 turns to 1 enemy. Pretty cool. Then we got Elemental Lash. With Elemental Lash give you it's either Elemental Lash or Elemental Ash. And basically what it does magic damage to 1.8 times the 1.8 times and decreases fire, ice, and lightning resistance by 50% for 3 turns to 1 enemy. Pretty cool. And it does Fire, Cura, and Blizzarka. Excuse me, guys. All in all, pretty good unit. The Fire and Cura don't really care for so much. But yeah, I like this unit. Not bad. Not the greatest, but pretty good. Then we go to Ace. Now, Ace is one of the most weirdest units you're going to get in the game. Also with 7, you need the material from King Mog called physical. Let me go there really quick on 7. You need that material called physical strike. No, insult to injury. And basically, insult to injury does physical damage by 100% and paralyzes by 50%. And that's her sadistic spike as well. Does the same thing, paralyzes by 100% to all enemies and physical damage by 2.5. If it's maxed out, 3.7. So there you go. That's basically it for that unit. Not bad. Like the unit. I forgot to mention those. And then we got Ace. Ace, like I said, is one of those units, 5 go to 6-star. But, I mean, for me, I might not summon for it. And the reason why I might not summon for it, because it's really weird. And I'll show you why. MP plus 10%. Okay, attack hand. Which does all this stuff. So basically, it's a 50% chance to do burst. Which magic damage 1.8 to all enemies. 30% chance to do super burst. 2.2 to all enemies. 15% to choose to do mega burst, which is 2.5 with ignore spirit by 10% to all enemies, and 5% to do giga burst. Giga burst does damage to 3.2 with ignore spirit by 25% to all enemies. Okay, weird. Then we got support hand. Support hand does 70% chance to do short burst, which stops the enemy by 30% for 1 turn. Then it's the same thing. There's something called long burst. Does the same thing. It's a 20% chance to do it, but it's 30% still the same, but for 3 turns. And 10% mega stop, which is a stop by 30%, and does it for 5 turns. So basically, short burst, long burst, or mega stop. You get any of those 3, stop percentage is still the same, 30%. But does it for the different amount of turns. It could be 1 turn, 30% of the time. But 20% of the time could be 3 turns. And 10% of the time it could be 5 turns. So you want that 5 turn, 10% thing. But it's going to be one of those. It's already weird. You already can see that, guys. If you guys didn't need any time to pause the video, check it out. You can see what's up. Spare 20% with the triple slip, like always. Like I tell you guys, all 6 stars are going to get triple slip. Pretty cool. Not the best, but, you know, okay. But after that, he has Devotion, which increases the limit break gauge by fill rate by 200%, which is cool. Then he has Life Hand. Life Hand does HP charges. So basically, HP charge, 70% chance of the time it will do it, and he'll get 40% HP to recover to himself, not to allies, just to himself. Basically, all this is to himself. So there's HP Supercharge, which gives you 75% of HP back to himself, but that's a 20% chance of doing it. Then you got the Mega one, which the Mega Charge does 100% full HP, but 10% of the time. Okay, but it's all to himself, so that kind of useless. Then we got the Magic by 30%, Auto Refresh, which is cool. Auto Refresh does MP 5% every turn or during battle, and then Spirit Hand basically does 70% chance of doing MP charge, which is recharges his MP by 30% or by 30. MP charge by 30 to himself. All to himself. Again, okay. 20% chance to do supercharge to himself, 75. And then there's a 10% chance of doing the mega charge, 120 MP to himself. Yeah, okay. Then we got the Tri-Beam Laser. Tri-Beam Laser does cost 65 MP to activate, but does magical damage 2.8 with Ignore Spirit by 25% to all enemies. Okay. All in all, he has Fire Aga, and Thunder Aga. And that's basically it. And then the cut cards, if you get the cut cards ability, the randomly uses would be basically 25% do Mega Burst, which again is magic damage by 2.5 with Ignore 10% to all enemies. Giga Burst, which does 3.2 to Ignore Spirit 25% to all enemies, and that's a 25% chance. All this 25% chance, so equal to 100. Short Burst, which does stop for one turn to an enemy, and Long Burst, which does the same thing but for 3 turns. So yeah, and then the Jackpot. Jackpot is basically magic damage to 2.9 with Ignore Spirit by 50% to one enemy, and does the same thing when it's maxed out, but it's 4.1%. But the percentage is still the same. And what do you need to awaken it? 20 Rainbow Bloom, Prismatic Horn 10, Ferris Right 10, Calamity Right 5, Divine Crystal 5. And I forgot to do the 7 as well. And for 7, you're going to need these materials. Don't forget to farm them if you can. Get as much as you can. But yeah, for 7, if you guys ever get 7, basically 20 Prismatic Horns, which is crazy. Rainbow Bloom plus 10, Ferris Right 10, Calamity Gem 5, and Divine Crystal 5. It's always Divine Crystals are always going to be 5 unless they change it sometime in the future, which I'm pretty sure they will. But in the meantime, that's basically it. So those are the 4 units. Are they worth summoning though? The answer is kind of not really. Let's look at their Trust Mastery so you guys can see what's up. Trust Mastery wise, very good actually. I actually like their Trust Masteries. So if you get Ace, his Trust Mastery is basically matches 30% and MP 20%. Not bad. Great trait to have. Especially for your mages, like Dark Fina or X-Death. Then for this one, basically, Discernment, basically is it nullifies poison, blind, sleep, silence, paralyze, confusion, disease, and stone. So basically, all that stuff. Very good to have. It's like a ribbon, but I think ribbon is still a little better than this one, but I'm not that sure. It might be the same. Oh no, yeah, ribbon's better because it nullifies death. This one does not. But all in all, pretty good unit. Pretty good trait right there. Then you got Jack with his limit break gauge while in battle. Cool. Not really, don't really care for it too much, but still pretty cool to have. And then also you got his this guy with 20% to magic and spirit. So pretty cool too. Better to have that than nothing else. But all in all, what can I tell you about these guys? Would you summon for them? I say if you want Jack, great, do it. Trey, okay, 7 and Ace, go ahead for it. And if you guys are new players, definitely try to summon for these guys. They're definitely gonna help you out in the battle for the King Mog and stuff like that. For me, I definitely will try to summon because I do want 7, but and Jack, mainly those two. But the main reason why I would summon for is because I want to get that boost up so I can at least get a bunch of items that I can get, and get those 100 metal cactuars Metal Gigantors. I really want those. If not anything else that they have, I'll definitely grab anything. Star Quartz, summoning tickets, everything. I'll try to grab everything. So yeah, I'll definitely try to summon for these units, but they're not really the best units. Actually, the next batch, which is, I think, coming out next week, should be the rest of Final Fantasy Type-0, which is Sync, 8, 9, and Queen. Are these guys good? I'll tell you that in a bit. But after that, if you don't want to summon for them, you don't have to. Because the next batch after the Type-0 stuff should be this batch. And if it is, it should be we should be having it either the beginning of February. And if not February, if not February, then in the beginning of the first week. Or the last week of the month. And basically we're supposed to get Ovelia, pretty cool Final Fantasy Tactics unit, and Lawrence. Those two are going to be 3 to 5 star. Solel is a 4 to 6 star dancer, which she is pretty good for a dancer. Pretty funny too. I actually like her a lot. And the last one, everybody's favorite, Orlandu. Yes, guys, Orlandu is finally going to come by. Orlandu is one of the main units people want in the world. Should you sell for Orlandu? Hell yeah. But you definitely need the Trust Mastery dual wield. With dual wield, he becomes a complete monster. Without dual wield, he will be okay. Not the best unit in the game, but pretty good. So yes, guys, these are 4 coming up right after the Type-0 stuff. So if you guys want to wait for Type-0, want to sell for Type-0, go ahead. But if you guys want to save up your tickets, then I suggest you should wait till Orlando's batch coming out. Now, some people have actually a lot of tickets. I only have a couple. With everything I collect, if I do collect, I would have enough to summon for everything that I want. But all in all, guys, these 4 that are coming out after Ace's batch, are they worth summoning? Well, let me tell you, the Ace's batch, 7 and Jack are like the main 2 I might want. Trey, Ace, only for the Trust Mastery. Ace is not really that great of a unit. I don't see any potential in it. If you guys do see potential, leave in the comments below. Let me know what you think. For me, I don't really care for it so much. I like him. He's cool. But I think the next batch is going to be better. And why do I say the next batch is better? Because Queen is actually a really good, strong unit. Why? Because of the fact that she has a Trust Mastery called Wisdom. Basically, Wisdom, it's a 30% attack and 20% HP. So that's not bad at all. I like that Wisdom stuff. Other than that, though, her learned abilities is Blaster Lunge, which is physical damage to one enemy. 20% defense, 20% spirit. And don't worry, guys, when the batch does come out, I'm going to go through this all over again. But magic materia or whatever is basically materia. Let me know in the comments below. Heal MP by 0.3 for 3 turns to all allies. 10 MP, sorry. And inflict damage to that caster by 500. So there is a limit. 500 is what you need to pay just to do that. But it raises up MP, which is okay. Magic damage to times 2 to one enemy. Manosphere, 20% MP, HP. Triple slip, which is the same thing as like I told you guys, does negate 3 damage taken for 2 turns. Berserk, which increases the attack by 200%, but she has to be for 3 turns, but she has to be in a low percentage of 8% HP. So it's kind of really hard to do, but she still will be really strong when you do it. Magic plus 20, attack plus 20, plus 20% on both of them. So that's cool. Auto refresh and devastate. Devastate is a very strong ability. Basically does 5 physical damage, 4.5 to random enemies. So it's like a barrage, but 1 more extra, but with a lot of damage. And what she has is Thundera, Karaja perfect. Everybody loves Karaja, and Thunderaga. So those 3 things are perfect. And with her Divine Judgment, basically it's a light damage which drains HP by 100% to all enemies. Same thing when it gets maxed out, but maxed out is 3 times the damage. So, all in all, great unit. What you need for her is Calamity Ripe plus 20, Calamity Gem 10, Ferris Right, and Rainbow Bloom and Divine Crystals. Ferris Right 10, Rainbow Bloom 5, Divine Crystal 5. Great stuff. I would definitely try to get those. Other than that, the other one, 8 is like a monk. 8 is okay. He has focus as well. Not bad for a unit, but also not too great. But I don't know what you guys think about that. And then the last was Sync. She's a mace wielder. She's okay. Not the greatest as well, but pretty good. And then we got 9. And 9 is actually a Dragoon, actually, because he has jump, physical damage 1.8, delay for 1 turn, 10% defense, javelin throw, which is the same thing, 1.8 to 1 enemy. High jump, which increases the jump attack by 100%. Roar with the stop 30% for 3 turns to all allies. So that one's already like a guarantee roar by 30% for 3 turns, while Ace is like a percentage of like what can you, like how many turns. So that kind of sucks. But this 9 is really good. Attack by 20%. Wheeling Lance, which does physical damage 1.8 to all enemies. Double Recover, which recovers HP and MP by 5 every 5 steps. So Demon Killer does 50%, increase in damage. Spear Adept, which increases his attack by 30%. Great when he holds a spear. Hyper Dive is basically 4.5, but his jump delay is 3 turns, but it does it to 1 enemy. And physical damage 2.9 when he does his Laser Lance, and is a critical 100%. And when it's maxed out, it's 4.1. Best unit. Awakening items, it's just the same old stuff. Great units. These units are a little bit better. Like 9 and Queen are like the best 6 stars in this batch, next to 7 and then Ace. Ace is like the last unit I maybe would get because it's a gamble. It's a big time gamble. Other than that, the 5 stars Jack and Trades maybe a little bit better than 8 and Sync, but 8 and Jack are both the same. So other than that, that's basically it, guys. What do you guys think? Leave in the comments below. Let me know what's up. Before we do leave, let me check 9's ability for Trust Mastery. He has Action, and what Action does is basically an experience up kind of egg thing. Increase experience by 50%. Not the greatest Trust Mastery. No one cares for that. Trust me, no one will care. 8, let's go check his Trust Mastery really quick. Ace has Tranquility. 8 has a Tranquility, 15% HP and 50% MP. Not bad. I definitely would love to use it. And then we got Sync, and Sync has her Trust Mastery is Innocence. Innocence is 20% attack and 20% defense. That's actually a really, really good Trust Mastery. Not bad at all. I would definitely like to use her. Get her just for the Trust Mastery. Usually that's it. That's usually it for most of the units. Some of the Trust Masteries are a little better than others. But that's it for this one, guys. What do you guys think? Leave in the comments below. Let me know what you think. Would you guys summon for it? I say to myself, I might not. I maybe don't really care for it too much. But for this event, I know you have to. So I guess I'm going to have to try to summon for them. Yeah, that's basically it. But before I go, let's do one little quick summon right here. Just because I feel like I should summon something. Let's do 170 ticket. Let's see what I get. If I get Dark Fina, I'll be happy to get that Dark Fina. Got that blue orb, and I might not get shit. Break! To the gold! To the gold! Nope. I got Ellie. Already, that's like my second Ellie already. So I didn't get nothing good. But that's okay. Again, guys, thank you so much for watching. Let me know in the comments below. What do you guys think about the new units? I say, all in all, should you summon for them? Only if you want to get high numbers for the event. If you don't want it, don't even need to. Just save your tickets. Like I might will. But, whatever. Again, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for watching the other video, the Ariana Grande one, because it's pretty funny, and the Dark Fina one, explaining Dark Fina, stuff like that. I love doing these videos for you guys, so you guys know, you guys got informed, you guys know what's going on. But again, guys, thank you so much for watching. Sorry it's a 30-minute video, but it's a lot to explain. But anyways, thanks again. And remember, you either could do it the easy way, you could do it the hard way, or you could do it the Manny way. Thanks, guys, one more time. And as always, take care. Comment below on anything you need to let me know. Again, thank you. Peace.